This was recorded off of Panama City radio station FM 101 in Panama City, Florida, April 2015, and James the Master Auto Technician show was on a Saturday. He is a very knowledgeable person and is pretty much up on different things that's going on in America. So, this is where I recorded him on Ask the Master Auto Technician in Panama City, Florida.
Hearing all this scuttlebutt on the internet, I think something's happening in Oregon and something is happening in Texas. And Texas, I would not go to Texas. I got two sisters out there. I would not. And Atlanta is always on every show. These propaganda shows, I love watching them because you get so much information from them. Because what they're planning, they don't mind if they're in your face. It's Texas and Atlanta. They're always on Texas and Georgia.
Well, all my exes live in Texas. Maybe that's all I have to say about that. But I don't know. I'm not going to Texas either. But it's interesting that the rumors going around what's happening, and I have no idea. Maybe someone out there does know, but
it's pure spooky, and with all the lawsuits and everybody, it's like they're getting paid. Hey, one up for me. Do I get more money?
Did you see in Arizona where the cop ran over a suspect?
Oh my God, wasn't that horrifying?
That cop became judge, jury, and executioner with his car.
I don't hardly open my mouth wide anymore. I've seen so much my mouth went open. I said, my God.
I'm sitting here going, it's because he was holding a gun and he was walking down the street and he ran over him. They got it on video.
We don't know the story behind that. He might have bought that gun.
He might have. Well,
we don't know the story behind anything. It's all propaganda we're looking at. I don't know what's real is not real. I don't know if my brain even functions right anymore from seeing all of it.
Well, you know what? 1984 by George Orwell, the book, was not supposed to be an instruction manual, but I'm afraid it's turned into one because it seems like Big Brother is watching everything we're doing. It seems like we're getting ready, it's truth is treason in this empire of lies. It seems like every time I turn around, what I think is truth is not truth, and what I think is false is truth. And I'm going,
what is real is not real, what is right is not right, yes. What is wrong is right.
Yes. It's a new...
I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I sing it all the time. I feel like that's where I'm at. I took the hammer to my husband's cell phone and busted it last night.
Well,
I've had enough of all this mess. I mean, we are being watched. We are being seized.
Well,
and people will not wake up. Their head is in the dirt. They want to go shopping, see what they can eat while we're being took over.
Absolutely. Now, what was it a few years ago that if you told someone that the government was monitoring your phone calls, your emails, and
that's been going on forever.
Yeah.
Back in early 2000, we watched them and I live in a rural area. These unmarked white vans were at every telephone station around here, every line, and I said then, and I have someone big up into CIA, and I called them, and they would not talk to me. I said,
they've been doing it for years.
They are tracing our calls.
Well, they're doing it, they call it metadata. They're not listening, they're just collecting it. Well, I know if they're collecting it, it will probably be used against us one day.
I could care less.
Well,
at this point, my husband goes, you shouldn't be on the radio, you shouldn't do that. I said, I could care less anymore. I said, they're going to kill me anyway.
They probably
got to feed my coffin for me. They'll file us all in there.
Yeah, how depressing it is. It does sound funny. All right,
and they'll put you up the guillotine, too.
Yes, they have that, too. I know we should be talking
about it. Made in Georgia.
Made in Georgia. At least
made in Georgia.
Made in America, by Americans. All right.
Yeah, that's right. In Georgia.
I'm going to get Ray. He's got a car question. Well, he's got
Thank you, my dog.
All right, talk to you later. And he's got a 99 Chevrolet with a 350 cubic inch. It's a pick-em-up truck, so it's a but it's not everybody's Facebook, but in my circle of friends it is. But it's something very interesting. When they close down Walmarts and they only give their employees 5 hours notice, and they do 6 of them, all for the same problem. All 6 Walmarts had plumbing issues. It makes you still a red flag. Even the media that's questioning it's going, it's a good question. Why did they close down? You know, they're private business, they can do what they want to, but 5 or 6 Walmarts shut down in the South. It's only in the South. It's in the same area that they're conducting these military exercises where the military is supposed to fit into the public and infiltrate the public is what they're supposed to do and win the public's trust as if, you know, and then I guess, you know, as spies, I guess. I don't know the story. It's all scuttlebutt. It's all conspiracy theory. Who knows? It may be all just nothing. But then again, it might be something. You just never know. But so if anyone does know something out there, please call us at 850-763-0555 and tell us what you know, because I don't know. But if you got a car, my cars make noise. How do you make a car last a long time? That's the way it is. Like my friend Dennis Stanton said, fluid are cheaper than metal. Change your fluid more often and you'll keep your car a long, long time. Hey, we'll be right back after the first message and the news, so don't take that.
Panama City's news talk leader. Always have been, always will be. WYOO Springfield, Panama City. Talk Radio 101.
Federal Police Acting Deputy Commissioner Neil Gahn briefing reporters on the arrests.
This morning's operational activity involved about 200 police officers. 5 men have been arrested regarding preparations for a terrorist.
The truth of the matter is, it's amazing that people can't even realize that these boom cars have been around approximately 20 years. They've been able to hold boom car contests. Frank Brown Park in Panama City, Florida has allowed these punks, these American enemies, to hold contests, to perfect their boom-based systems. The truth of the matter is, these American enemies have been right in our faces. They're the ones that had the great big shiny rims. They're the ones that go up and down the road 24 hours a day, robbing people of their right to be able to sleep in their home in peace, to be able to enjoy their homes in peace. And the truth of the matter is, these boom cars are American enemies under 876 of the Florida statutes, which is a seditious terrorist statute in the state of Florida. They put emergency vehicles in danger under 806.10 of the Florida statutes. They barge into people's homes and into their private space in their car, which is a felony, which is under 1802 of the Florida statutes. The cops can take them away under 932 contraband. The cops have put everybody under entrapment. That's 777-201 of the Florida statutes. The boom cars under 874 says right in there, criminal gang signaling instrumentalities, street terrorist devices. Specifically, the legislators said that people have a right to be able to live in peace and not be terrorized. People are on the streets. But for some reason or other, the cops can't figure out that these boom cars are American enemies. They don't care about anybody. And these products have been shipped from China. And I'm wondering, at one time there was a boom car site that was in Panama City, and they had they held their meetings in the Shaddai Temple on 19th Street. Now, here's the thing. These boom cars, God knows how many people have tried to fight for their right to live in peace. Article 2, Section 7 of the Florida Constitution says that a person has a right to defend their home against invaders. Now, these boom cars, the low frequency sound, walls, cement doesn't stop it. Nothing stops it, the low frequency sound. The same sound that was used by sonar to take and drive fish and drive ships. The ships would drive whales to beach themselves because they couldn't stand the low frequency sound. The name of this car club was called Vital Signs in Panama City, Florida. They could take and hold their meetings in the Shaddai Temple, which I think is the Masons, if I'm not correct. Masons are very, very powerful people. I don't know who they know. All I can say is they are very, very powerful people. So, this Jimbikeman here, I for many, many years have tried to alert people about these boom cars, that they are American enemies, and that Michael Dunn in Jacksonville, Florida, was severely assaulted by a boom car punk motherfucker that probably just about busted his eardrums. The Jacksonville cops could have very easily gotten rid of all these boom cars, but they know the boom cars play into the jail system, the prison system. God knows how many innocent people are in jail or the prison system. Even the Holy Bible, Psalms 35:20 of the Holy Bible, mentions about those who lay in wait and ensnare the peaceful of the land, who are only trying to live in peace. I never thought I'd see the day that the cops would ignore, as far as I can see, protect these boom car punks that are American enemies. As a matter of fact, right now, I'm Jimbikeman because I was calling in these boom car punks that are felonies under 316.30.45 of the Florida statutes. The maximum they can be heard is 25 feet from the car, but you can hear them motherfuckers easy several hundred feet away. Well, now, right now, I'm facing criminal charges, and I'm trying to fight it. Now it's going to be over 6 months that I'm trying to force these cops in the court, but they got the dirty court system to protect them. God knows what kind of tricks they got for me. But I'm doing this not just for me. I'm doing this as a fellow American, that I believe I should protect my fellow Americans.